Illusionist David Garrity has been performing magic at Six Flags for decades.
That he joins us live in Studio 1A to share more about Six Flags and to do a sneak peek from what you do at Six Flags. And right now, the trick that we're actually about to do isn't currently there, but this is one that people probably have seen.
Yes, it's been in the show over the years, and it's kind of fun because you guys asked me to bring some magic, and I do magic all the time, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to actually teach you guys how to do some magic. So,
okay.
So now I gotta say, when Ashley came in, she looks perfect for the part. But Seth, we got to kind of make you look a little bit more like a magician.
I don't have my magic.
Yeah.
No, let's do it.
All right, so I did bring one of my very first magic jackets, so you can
excellent.
put that on. See how that
so
fits.
It's got the magic in it.
There you go. Look at that. Look how nice.
Snazzy.
How nice is that? It's a little big, but it used to fit me the same way.
No, I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, where do we go from here?
I've also got my very first magic hat. I don't know
Any
how
rabbits?
this is gonna. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
That's good.
Just want to check.
I have a rabbit allergy.
See how that fits on.
Angora.
It's a little. Okay.
It's good if we're doing a segment on the magician who can't see.
Yes, you know what? Maybe we'll get rid of the hat. How about that? We'll just get rid of the hat.
Hat free. Yeah, we don't need that.
So I'll tell you what. It looks pretty good though. So
thank you.
Listen, now obviously you look like a magician. That's terrific. We've got our illusion here, and then Ashley's going to play the part of our lovely assistant.
Ashley Cole.
So I'll tell you what.
Or victim.
Well, okay. Well,
who's to know?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Why don't we? I'll step out of the way so you can do this. This is what you got to do.
Okay.
Yeah, please
You're
tell me.
going to take Ashley by the hand,
Ashley,
and then you're going to help her into the cabinet.
Please
gently.
come into this cabinet.
There you go. No, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, so kind of help her on the way in there.
Usually I'd be nervous.
She's been exercising recently, so she can make all these tight squeezes. There you go.
Exercising is chasing after children.
Yeah, it counts for something.
Okay. Oh wow, I just barely fit in here.
There you go. We'll close the door so that way she can't escape.
Okay.
There we go. And basically all you have to do, now before we begin, it's kind of important that the audience understands that everything that they're looking at here is real. So actually I'm going to ask you to put your foot out that hole if you can find the bottom there. There you go.
Can I touch it just to make sure it's your toes?
Okay, all right.
No, God, seriously.
Okay, and then your hand out that little hole right there, and you can check and make sure her hand is
those are you. I don't need
And of course,
more.
just make sure her face is real.
There we go. Oh, your makeup.
Don't do that.
Oh, gross.
You can tell these things work together a lot.
Let's continue.
Okay. All right, so all you have to do to cut her in half is to you're going to place your hands on the cabinet.
I don't necessarily want
here and
to
here.
do this.
Okay. And you're going to push the top half this way. Okay. All you have to do is push it over. It'll slide to the top of the table, cutting her completely into. Go for it, Seth. And
my bosses are watching. And
no, you're doing fine.
I hope we're taking applications for a new co-host because I can't do this without you. Well, on a 1, 2, 3 or something.
Well, I mean, yeah. You just gently push it towards me. Just push just the top half.
I think it's on wheels.
Just the top half. It's not. Okay. All right. Small problem here.
Small problem. We're on wheels.
It seems to be stuck, but I think I know why. You see, the box is already in 2 pieces, but Ashley is still in 1 piece. You see, when you cut somebody in half, you need a really big blade, which is very, very important. So
I don't want to do this part
into the table. So as you push on the top half of the box, her body will pass over the blade, and it should cut her neatly in 2. So we'll try that again. Okay?
Oh, good. Okay.
So just gently push towards me. There you go.
Ashley.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
All right. Here you go. Just gently,
don't love this.
Careful. There you go. Gently.
Kidding me?
There you go. That's perfect right there. Take a step back. Look what you did.
I'm not going to say I'm comfortable.
That's right.
Oh.
A felony right there. That's it. That's good. Now,
voila.
Now wait. You got to make sure everything's real. Just check her foot. Make sure her foot's still real. There you go.
Don't freak me out again.
Check her hands. Make sure her hand's still real. There you go. Check her face as well. There you go.
Oh yeah, looking lovely. Let's talk more about Six Flags while she's indisposed. We should
hang on 1 second before we do that. Let me just show everybody. You can even touch her leg. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't. I was going to say there's some sort of FCC
easy tiger.
there,
Easy tiger. All right. So yeah. Let's. You want to talk a little bit about the show?
While she's indisposed,
Ashley is okay.
We could either reveal deep, dark personal secrets about her because she's stuck in this box, or we could talk a little bit about the show. You've been doing
That'd be great.
A variation, different show every single year.
Yes. Over 23 years of producing different shows, at least 1 show a year, sometimes multiple shows. All new magic all the time. It becomes a challenge sometimes to find new things that the audiences there haven't seen, but it's always a lot of fun, and we have a great time putting the show together. I got a great support team there at the park.
And you were saying you have people who come in and they have little kids and they say, I saw you when I was a young person, and now we're bringing the kids. And it must feel both like a little dating yourself, but I think it also must feel good because you've been giving people joy for so long.
That's great. Yeah, it really is. I'm just sorry I told you that story. But, so yeah, no.
Sorry I told everybody else. So we're looking at some photos right now.
These
are
yep.
big shows. Where in the park is this?
This is inside of the Rockville Theater, which is in the 50s area. It's the indoor theater, and we produce this year it's called Magic and Marvels. It started that show last year, and basically what we do is we do the magic, the big magic like you're seeing here today. Also, I bring in friends of mine who are world-class variety performers. So earlier in the season we had Larry Clark, who's a comedy juggler, who was on Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, and Cirque du Soleil. We had Anissa Wiley, who is an aerialist. I think you saw in the picture there. She hangs from the ceiling and does stunts from crazy stunts, and she was on the Big Apple Circus at Ringling Brothers as well. Right now we have world champion trick roper Chris McDaniel, who does trick roping and whip. He's got 2 world records in whip cracking. I mean, he does amazing things.
If I may just interrupt for 1 second.
Sure.
How are you doing there, pal?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to be rude, but can you put me back in one of these?
know.
This is incredibly not comfy.
I would think so. I kind of want to eat most of the chicken parm, though, and I know that you're going to eat a whole lot of it. So I might
you were just telling me earlier that you always wanted to be in 2 places at the same time.
I
So,
did,
I mean, how great
but it's
could that
really,
be?
the grass is not always greener.
No. Have you learned that lesson?
Well, this
Yeah.
is the problem. The easy part is to cut somebody in half. The hard part, of course, is to put them back together again.
Okay.
So you want to try? We want to try that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, same thing. Just
Did
kinda,
you sign the waiver, Ashley?
You're gonna stand on that
No.
side. There you go.
Okay.
And then we're gonna. You can see that handle there. You can kind of.
Okay.
There you go. Kind of gently. We'll just gently bring her back.
I don't love
There you go.
That feels so much
There you
better.
go.
love
There
this.
you go. Just like that.
There we go.
And
Like me again, a
just
whole
make
new
sure
woman.
that I'm going to open up these doors here to let her out. And,
almost don't
since
wanna
you,
look.
No, you did this, Seth. So here, she's going to put her hand out for you.
Here
So
we go.
you help her out of the
Lovely
cabinet.
assistant,
There you go.
colleague,
Yep, gently.
and so much more.
Gently
She's back
let her out.
together.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, thank
Come on over here,
gosh,
center.
I'm
It's okay. You
back.
can leave those open. It's all right. Stand right there. Let's hear it for Seth and for Ashley, everybody.
Wow.
Come on. How great is that?
And
Nice
this
job.
gentleman, you can see, you play in the park 3 times a day?
3 times a day with the big show. Yep.
All right, there we go. And if you want more information, or if you want to try to figure out how the heck we did this, I bet you can't. You go to mymassappeal.com later today, and also check out Six Flags New England.